1. The disappearing act. In the eerie world of online dating, my curiosity led me to swipe right on a profile that exuded an enigmatic aura. The profile belonged to Alex, whose deep, mysterious eyes seemed to beckon from within the pixelated image. Little did I know that my journey into this digital realm would soon spiral into an unsettling tale of vanishing connections. Our conversations began innocently enough, filled with laughter and shared interests. As days turned into nights, I found myself drawn deeper into the captivating allure of Alex's words. We shared stories that transcended the mundane and delved into the extraordinary, revealing a connection that felt uncanny and almost surreal. As our virtual bond intensified, we began discussing the possibility of meeting in person. The excitement was palpable, akin to stepping into the pages of a suspenseful novel. We settled on a quaint coffee shop for our rendezvous, and the anticipation grew with each passing day. But as the date loomed closer, an unsettling chill crept down my spine. Communication that had once flowed effortlessly began to stutter and falter. Replies grew sporadic, laden with vague excuses and promises of catching up soon. My heart sank, the initial spark replaced by confusion and a sense of foreboding. The night before our meeting, I received a cryptic message from Alex, a mere shadow of our former exchanges. The message read, "Things are not what they seem, you mustn't come tomorrow." It was as if a cold gust of wind had swept through my soul, leaving behind a shiver that refused to subside. Questions whirled in my mind, each more haunting than the last. Who was Alex? What was hidden beneath the surface of those penetrating eyes? And why was I being warned away from a meeting that I had so eagerly anticipated? The day of our scheduled encounter arrived, thick with an atmosphere of suspense. I found myself drawn to the coffee shop, an involuntary act fueled by curiosity and a sense of unfinished business. But as I entered the dimly lit establishment, I was met with an unsettling emptiness. Alex was nowhere to be found, as if they had been swallowed by the very air around us. It was a chilling realization that sent shivers down my spine, a culmination of a ghostly presence that had insinuated itself into my life and then vanished without a trace. The enigma of Alex remained unsolved, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and an eerie sense of unease. The tale of our connection, like a haunting melody, lingered on, etched into the corridors of my memory. 2. The mysterious stranger. In the realm of digital connections, the virtual world often intertwines with the surreal, leading us down paths we could never have imagined. The tale that unfurled from a simple swipe on Tinder was a testament to the sinister undercurrents that can permeate even the most innocent of encounters. Sarah's profile had an air of mystery about it, a dark allure that beckoned me closer. Her striking gaze seemed to peer through the screen as if trying to reveal secrets hidden within the pixels. Intrigued by the enigmatic aura, I swiped right, setting in motion a series of events that would lead to a nightmarish revelation. Our conversations ignited like wildfire, engulfing us in a whirlwind of shared thoughts and secrets. Within days, our connection evolved from mere acquaintances to confidants, baring our souls to each other in ways that felt both liberating and unsettling. The suggestion of a first meeting came sooner than I had anticipated, with Sarah proposing a serene park as the backdrop for our inaugural encounter. The day of our rendezvous was draped in an otherworldly mist, casting an eerie glow over everything it touched. I arrived at the park, my heart a tumultuous mix of excitement and nervousness. As I waited, I received a message from Sarah, apologizing for her delay and explaining that she was caught up in an unforeseen emergency. It was a plausible explanation, yet an unsettling sensation gnawed at the edges of my consciousness. Minutes turned to hours, and the park seemed to take on a more sinister demeanor, as if it were harboring secrets of its own. Just as uncertainty began to settle in, a stranger approached me. He introduced himself as a friend of Sarah's, his demeanor strangely calm and collected. He explained that Sarah was unable to make it due to an emergency, and he had been sent to convey her regrets. I regarded the stranger with a mix of relief and suspicion, his presence casting a shadow over the reality I had been anticipating. It was when he left that I realized the unsettling truth. The contents of my bag had been rifled through, and my wallet was now conspicuously absent. The pieces of the puzzle fell into place, revealing a sinister scheme that had ensnared me like a spider's web. The realization hit me like a blow, a chilling understanding that I had fallen prey to a carefully orchestrated trap. The friend had been a mere puppet, a player in a scheme to rob me of my belongings under the guise of an emergency. It was a harsh lesson in the dark side of the digital world, where connections could be laced with deception and trust could be shattered in an instant. As I walked away from the park, a haunting sense of vulnerability clung to me like a shadow. The memory of that fateful encounter served as a chilling reminder that not all connections are as they appear, and the allure of the unknown can sometimes lead us down paths that are far more treacherous than we could have imagined.